All right, welcome to Pewaukee for a non-conference softball matchup the week before WIA regional start. Slinger is in town. Took the short trip down, either 164 or, probably 164. Went by several of the supper clubs and end up here at the softball diamond. Pewaukee, second game of the week. Monday, they traveled just south to Waukesha West. Came up just short there, 2-0. Waukesha West got 2 runs in the first inning, and that was it for the day. Good defense and pitching by both squads. Sid Brewster, freshman, went the distance for Pewaukee. So Slinger in town. They come in with a record of 13-6 in the North Shore Conference. Pewaukee has had a very successful season here. They are 13-7. Managers are at home plate, getting final directions from the umping crew, which looks like to be not one of our conference crews, but a different set. John probably knows them by first name and middle. And they are just about done, and we'll let John take it over and get things rolling.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pewaukee High School, the home of the Pirates. Today's varsity contest features the Owls from Slinger and your Pewaukee Pirates. Pewaukee High School, Slinger High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Now the starting lineups. First, our guests, the Owls from Slinger. At shortstop, number 1, KJ Burkle. At catcher, number 2, Brooke Tenney. The designated player, number 25, Pearson Leonard. At first base, number 18, Chloe Wolf. At third base, number 9, Alana Riley. In center field, number 11, Nikki Johnson. At second base, number 34, Elise Wiedmeyer. In right field, number 23, Peyton Boswavic. In left field, number 3, Gia Miller. And today's flex, also today's starting pitcher, number 5, Amber McCarthy. The Owls head coach, Tanya Farhat. And now the starting lineup for your Pewaukee Pirates. In right field, number 9, Lily Levis. Catching, number 7, Harper Gould. At third base, number 22, Maya Blado. In center field, number 8, Stella Levis. At shortstop, number 15, Sid Brewster. In left field, number 10, Kennedy Tisdale. At first base, number 17, Haley Hutchins. At second base, number 16, Jillian Stells. Pitching today, number 11, Sam Brewster. And in center field, your flex player, number 5, Taylor Stanek. Your Pirates are coached by Sidney Thompson and Adam Evely. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those that are able to please stand, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. three batters due up for the Owls: Burkle, Tennys, and Leonard.
I saw all the other teams do it. I'm jealous. I loved your idea of the bump music.
All right, welcome back to Pewaukee. Sam Brewster takes the hill, gets her warm-up pitches going. Slinger Owls. Top half will be red jerseys with the little blue trim on there, and then white pants. Pewaukee going to be in their home whites, pinstripes, black pants.
Leading off the first inning, shortstop, number 1, KJ Burkle.
KJ Burkle will be in there for Slinger Owls, left-handed batter. Get all the things ready here shortly. Sam Brewster takes the bump for takes the circle for Pewaukee today. Sam's got 6 wins on the season. Pitched 51 and a quarter innings, third innings. And first pitch, driven to center on a line towards Taylor, just overhead off the fence. Aggressive first pitch swinging by KJ Burkle, and leadoff double for Slinger.
Now batting, the catcher, number 2, Brooke Tenney.
That'll bring up Brooke Tenney. She'll be the catcher. Sam Brewster's again pitched 51 innings. ERA is just under 2.5. Strike thrower is Sam. Strikeout to walk ratio is 5-1, so she's busy. Here's the pitch, down low, bouncer. That'll hit underneath, and now the runner will advance to third. So runner at third to get things going here for Slinger. Again, Pewaukee played Monday night. 3-game stretch this week. A little Monday. Here's a pitch, outside corner. That's a strike. A little Monday, Wednesday, Friday action. Shying away from our Tuesday, Thursday schedule we played most of the season, just based on availability of teams at this point. Teams that are trying to fill a spot in their schedule, change things up here before WIA seeding starts on Sunday night. Here's the pitch. Ripped past Blado. That'll be a run. Slinger on the board early here. RBI single for Brooke Tennys. Visitors strike first. Nobody down, top of the first.
Now batting, the designated player, number 25, Pearson Leonard.
So that'll bring up Pearson Leonard. She is the designated player. They've got it. There's a ball, bounces up there. Runner will take second. That'll be a strike on the offering. So it looked like the runner was going. It was going to be a ball down in the turf. Here's the pitch by Sam. Outside edge, ripped right back up the box to Taylor in center. She'll field it. Comes into Sam. They will cut it and hold the runner at first. Slinger on the board early here twice with 2 runs before out here in the first.
Now batting at first base, number 18, Chloe Wolf.
That'll bring up Chloe Wolf. She's playing first base. And with a quick meeting on the mound. Little quick meeting to come up with a game plan. I have to talk to Jeff about our ant population here at the booth. Interesting black ants. Find them they're on their way out. Long meeting at the mound here in the first inning. Now we're going to have a break of the huddle. Nobody out, 2 in. Slinger attacking early. Pitch just outside. Chloe Wolf, 18. She will play first base today. Left-handed stick. Here's the pitch. Got her. Oh, hit the runner. And that runner will be out. So that one's going to leave a mark, too, right on the shin. First out recorded by the unusual hits runner. So that'll retire Leonard.
Now
One away.
At third base, number 9.
I think you actually score that in the book. 4 unassisted. Jillian does it again. Just made that up. I mean, why wouldn't you do it? Here's Riley. She goes shopping to left field. Gap Tisdale on a bounce. She will hold up, bring that ball in. So 2 runners aboard, 1 away. 2 already in for Slinger. That'll bring up Nikki Johnson. She's the center fielder.
Now batting in center field, number 11, Nikki Johnson.
So aggressive at the plate here is Slinger. Sam's probably about 8 pitches into the inning. Here's the pitch, inside corner. Skirts away from Harper. Sam coming back. Bunt outside edge. Nothing doing. So Slinger trying to move things around here. Coach Tanya Fairhat? Fairhat? Wonder if the H is silent. Here's a bouncer, gets down low all the way to the backstop. Everybody moves up again. Yeah. Fair. Yeah, it could be. So everybody moves up. 2-1 on the batter. Here's the pitch. Up at her letters. Johnson. Sam coming back. Inside edge. Fouled away. Just over top of the booth. Hits on the pavement behind us. Not enough spectators here yet. They are still coming in. Slinger with a 2-0 lead here in the top of the inning. Full count. Pitch down low, fouled away. Almost got another runner. That time, runner Wolf. Chloe Wolf was in foul territory. Wise decision. Ball hits her there, and that's A-OK. Sam coming back. Here's the pitch. Spinner skied high to center. There's going to be a tag at third. Taylor coming in. Taylor all the way shoots it. That'll hold the runner at third. Nice job by Taylor. 2 away here. Top of the first. Pirates trying to get out of this jam.
Now batting at second base, number 34, Elise Wiedmeyer.
I bring up second base, Elise Wiedmeyer. Pewaukee trying to get to the dugout here. Sam deals. Bouncer down low. Pitch outside edge. Dots it. Good pitch by Sam. Kennedy in left. Taylor in center. Lily in right. Maya, Sydney, Jillian, Haley around the horn. Here's the pitch. Outside edge. Rolled over. Maya backs up one. Good play by Maya. Letting that thing go foul. That was going to be a tough play. In between hop. She wisely reaches out her right hand across to really accentuate it across the line. Well done. 1 and 2 on the batter. Wiedmeyer. Here's the pitch by Sam. Up top at the letter. She fists one. Foul. Goes up at one at the letter. Climbed it up there. Interesting that home plate called that fair foul when the other guy's standing right there. It's fine. It's foul, but here's the pitch. Outside edge. Foul tip. Batter hangs alive. Game time temperature 79 degrees. Opening pitch right about 4:30 today. Sam coming back. Outside edge to Jillian. Dyson underhand toss. Inning retired. Slinger will get a couple. Lead off top of the order gets on the board. Pirates coming up on their half of the first. All right, we are back for the bottom half of the first. Pewaukee down a couple here. Some good sticks in the early part of the inning by Slinger.
Leading off the bottom of the first inning for Pewaukee, the right fielder, number 9, Lily Levis.
Lily Levis, sophomore, will lead us away here. Pewaukee with the white home pinstripes, ready to get their bats rocking. Crowd filling in quickly now. First one John has found it at. Here's a pitch. Lily to right center, and that is hammered. One bounce and over. That is a ground rule double to start things off. Lily Levis, first pitch. Absolute smoke job to right. Hits on the track and bounces over. That'll bring up Harper.
Now batting, today's catcher, number 7, Harper Gould.
That was an absolute blast by Levis. That's the way to get things started off. Harper in there. Let's see if we get a little movement here with people running. Here's the pitch. Bunt is down. It is a good one. No, they let it go foul. That is a good idea, because if they don't, there's no chance at an out there. Good idea by third baseman. Good on my list. Riley. Nope. Yeah, Riley. Elena Riley. Alana. Yes, thank you. Alana. John should be in the Scripps National Reading Bee. Here's the pitch. Up top at the letter. She lets it go by. 1-1 on Harper. Looks like the bunt is still on here. Sun's pretty good in the booth. Got the back door open. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one away. 1-2 on Harper. Here's the pitch. Harper fists one. That'll get down. Ooh, I gotta say it's foul. So we'll do 1-2 again. Still, same thing last inning. The home plate umps calls that, and the other guy's like standing by short. Amber McCarthy, the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Harper rolls one over deep in the hole. This is going to be a tough play. Long throw, just in time. Lilia back across the diamond. Productive out there. Got the sacrifice done the hard way.
Now batting, at third base, number 22, Maya Blado.
Bring up Maya Blado. Senior night, Friday night. All of you who are going to be around, come on over to the park. Got Maya, our player senior. Emma Groff is our manager senior. Night to celebrate those. As we've talked about most of the season, Maya Blado is just clipping off record after record. She is a mere hits away from the all-time leading hits leader. Here she dribbles one towards third. This is going to be an infield single. Lily's got a dive back. She's in there. Infield single. The old swinging bunt. Lily baited a throw there. That'll bring up Stella Levis, who's carrying one of the hottest bats on the team for the last month.
Now batting, in center field, number 8, Stella Levis.
So one away, bottom of the inning. A little smash by Lily. A little small ball to move her to third, and then Blado with infield single. And that'll bring up Stella and her white hot bat. Ava McCarthy lines up. They'll show bunt. Delayed steal now. Blado's going to have to get down. That ball gets into center. That'll score a run. A little crafty base running there by the Pewaukee squad, and they'll get to 2-1. Good catcher with a strong throw just off the top of a glove. Pewaukee trying to force the issue a little bit. Here's the pitch. Down low on Stella. One and one junior. Pitch outside corner. Dials it in. See if I can pull up some stats for Slinger maybe. See if I can tell you about their pitchers. Nothing. I'll have to go to game changer. Here's the pitch. Outside edge, just too far out. Trying to chomp on that outside corner. Anderson, Windows outside corner is closed. 2-2. Junior DH. McCarthy comes back. Change up. Bounces away from catcher. Everyone's going to move up. So runners on the corners here now. And that'll bring up Sidney Brewster.
Now batting at shortstop, number 15, Sid Brewster.
Sid Brewster in there. A couple Pirates out on each corner. McCarthy looks in the dugout for the sign. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown. Now they'll throw down. Now they're going to take home again. Same play, same result. Pewaukee grabs another run. And we're all squared away here. Just forcing some action here. Now the coach is going to head out and calm things down. So Pewaukee has tied it up 2-2. Coach walks out there and throws his hands up in the air a little bit. Yep, good call. Yep. If I had to read gestures, and I'm not a great wrist reader, but I could read gestures and lips from a long ways away, the conversation wasn't about dinner. It was something about the catch of the day, but it was not Fish Friday. Here's the pitch. Sid Brewster rips this one to center, trailing. Nice running catch by the center fielder. Stella will tag and head into third. Center fielder is Nikki Johnson. Nice running catch, 2 away. Stella advances to third. And that'll bring up Kennedy Tisdale.
Now batting in left field, number 10, Kennedy Tisdale.
Kennedy is not a freshman. Let me fix that. Junior. Kennedy in there. First pitch to her. She goes to right. Does it sneak through? It does. RBI single for Kennedy. Pirates grab another. Good job putting her in play by Kennedy. 3-2 with the Tisdale single.
At first base, number 17, Haley Hutchins.
That'll bring in Haley Hutchins. Pirates, bottom of the first. Scratch 3 runs here. Get on top. Here's a pitch down low. Good block by the catcher. That is Brooke Tenney's. So Kennedy over at first with the single. Haley getting dialed in. Here's the pitch. Haley towards short. Short. Takes a funny bounce on her. Turf ate her up. That is KJ Burkle, inning extended. That'll bring up the Dyson.
Now batting at second base, number 16, Jillian Stells.
So it'll bring in Jillian Stells. Pirates up 3-2 here. Ava McCarthy looking for a little... Addie McCarthy looking for a little help behind her. Amber McCarthy looking for a little help behind her here. Jillian White bat. Pitch calls from the dugout. Jillian smokes it up the middle. There's a nice play by short. Over to second. Side retired. Pirates grab 3. Heading to the top of the second. 3-2 Pewaukee.
Oh, probably Target. Because then there's like more than just like makeup. Like there's clothes and there's food. All that. Target. More selection. Target. I feel like it just has like everything you need. Target. Target. Oh, Target. Target's basically like an Ulta. Target. 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 Oh, definitely Target. Probably Target. Ooh, Target.
All right, we're back for the top half of the second. Pewaukee yields a 3-2 lead over Slinger.
Leading off the top of the second inning, the right fielder, number 23, Peyton Pewaukee.
Peyton is up for Slinger. I'll leave that there. Peyton B. Here's a pitch by Sam inside. Just up top, 2-0. Pewaukee is number 8 hitter, followed by Gia Miller. Here's the pitch. Ball fouled away. Beautiful day here, Pewaukee. Probably the hottest home game we've had all year. Here's the pitch. Change up, fouled away towards Coach Farhat. She went for the step kick and scooches by her. We'll get the inning fixed here and everything in a second. Top half of the second, nobody down. First batter, here's the pitch. Outside corner, ripped. Kennedy gonna block that right to Taylor. Nice little get in front of it, scooch it over to Taylor. Pewaukee leads things off with a single.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3, Gia Miller.
We'll bring up Gia Miller, the left fielder, left-handed batter into the box. Here's the pitch. Bunt laid down. Goes foul. So now Slinger will try a little small ball. Yeah. Miller, left fielder, shows bunt again, pops it up. Harper's got it. Back to first, not in time with Stelz holding. First out, retired. Bump was popped up in the air, and that'll bring up the top of the order. KJ Burkle, who ripped one to start the game.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 1, KJ Burkle.
KJ Burkle in there saw one pitcher first at bat and absolutely ripped one to center. Sam Brewster in the circle, outside edge. Another changeup. Yep. 1-1. Top of second. Ball ripped foul over towards the tennis courts. Good pitch by Sam, working the outside edge. So Pewaukee's got a stretch of non-conference games here. Here comes Sam one more time. One out. Change up towards Jillian. Jillian goes short way. Could be two. Not going to be in time. They will cut down the lead runner. Jillian, excellent put out at second, and that'll bring up the catcher, Brooke Tenney's. So 2 away now. Top of second, runner on first.
Now batting, number 2, Brooke Tenney's.
Here's the pitch by Sam. Fisted into left center. Taylor calls, tracks, got it, side retired. Pewaukee shuts down Slinger on the top half of the second. We head to the bottom of the second, 3-2 Pewaukee. right, that'll bring up Sam Brewster to lead things off here. John and I both working the raid control and music today. We're called the Ant-Man Music Station. Here we go. Sam in there. First pitch to her off the outside corner. Lily on deck. She led off the game with a pounding smash to right center. Sam, high white socks today. Here comes the pitch to Sam. Sam, left center. Center fielder coming on. Nice catch. Give credit where credit is due. That was a heck of a diving catch out there.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 9, Lily Levis.
Center fielder Nikki Johnson. That's 2 wonderful catches. She might have winded herself when she hit. That was a gem. Nikki Johnson. Yeah, I think she did a little knock the wind self out of her. She's trying to catch her breath out there. Nice play, Nikki Johnson. Little tip of the cap to her. Can do that for non-conference throws. Pitch outside to Lily. Lily with a smash in the bottom of the first. Excuse me. God, my innings are all screwed up here. Scoreboard not playing friendly on the auto update on that. Here's the pitch. Lily fouls this one towards the third base dugout. Good chase over there by Riley, Alana Riley. That'll be 1-1 on Lily. Here's the pitch outside. Blue like even flinched. He wanted to flinched at it. Couldn't pull the trigger. 2-1 on Lily. She's in the driver's seat. 9 puts a bat on her shoulder, leans back. Here's the pitch. Right at her letter. She will work the count to 3-1. Slinger Owls from the North Shore Conference. Hartford's at the top of that. Coach Emily Martin. Here's the pitch to Lily. Down low, Lily works a 1-out walk. Really nice at bat there by Lily.
Now batting, number 7, Harper Gould.
Harper in there now. 1 away on the amazing catch out in center by Nikki Johnson on Sam's line drive. Lily on first. Here's the pitch. Harper got sawed off. This is trouble. On the infield, 1, not going to get Harper. 2 away. First pitch swinging. We'll bring up Maya Blado.
Now batting, number 20. Now batting, number 22, Maya Blado.
We'll bring up Maya Blado. 11-foot single in the first. Perfectly executed. Here's the pitch. Good cut by Blado. Inside drop ball. 2-way Pirate half of the second. Some small ball on the bases in the bottom of the first to get some runs, and then Tisdale with an RBI single. Blado right down the line. That's in there. Harper around second. They're headed into third. She's going to have to get down. She is out. Good play by the left fielder. Cut down at third as Harper. Inning over. A walk by Lily and then a single by Blado. Harper cut down trying to go first to third. We head to the top of the third. Pirates still up 3-2.
After 2 complete, the score remains Pewaukee 3, Slinger 2. First 3 batters due up for the Owls, Leonard, Wolf, and Riley.
But that's so hard. It depends on the situation, but I'm gonna say walk-off home run because a hit always feels good. Like, especially if it's like a really good pitcher. So
Probably a game-saving diving catch.
a walk-off home run. Walk-off home run. Walk-off home run. Because I just like to hit.
Yeah.
So like, boom. Feels good.
Designated player number 25, Pearson Leonard.
Pearson Leonard in there. She had a single and RBI in the top half of the first. First inning, the teams put up 5 runs. Second inning, everybody's scoreless. Give you the fielders here again in a minute. There we go. Just do that quick. Sam coming back. Change up inside. 1-1. Good changeup by Sam. Fooled everybody. Sam coming back. Another changeup. Effective use of the changeup here. Pearson, Leonard. Ball bounces down in the dirt. That's going to get back to the backstop. Strikeout in advance for Pearson Leonard. That'll bring up. I got to find my roster here.
Number 18,
Chloe Wolf. They've got on mine. I got to get the names on there. There we go. Chloe Wolf. Runner on first. Nobody out. Pitch up at the letters. Probably should have just done that to start with. Here's a pitch by Sam. Outside corner. Dots it. Sam, 11, in the circle. Outside changeup to the Dyson. She goes to first, goes the short way, goes with the momentum, gets an out. Good idea there, making sure you get an out.
Now batting, number 9, Alana Riley.
Alana Riley in there. Riley with the single in the first. Here's a bunt inside. Actually hit her. This foul ball is called. She offered. She offered at the bunt and it hit her. Don't see it all the time.
That is a strike. She missed the ball.
Little quick meeting here. This won't take too long. Coach, I'm sure the Slinger. That is. Now the discussion is, does a runner need to go back to second, which is correct. It's a foul ball. Sydney is correct on her argument.
It wasn't a hit by pitch. Foul ball. Missed. Got hit her.
Sydney is not happy. So what he said, I could hear him. Swinging, it's as if it's a swinging strike. The ball is in play. I'm not sure I agree with that. John and I have seen two today that you usually don't see. A hits base runner and a hits swinging pitch. Here's the pitch by Sam. Outside corner. Ball hit to the gap. Taylor, one bounce. Knocks it down. Lily gets it in. Game's going to be tied. So runner moving up a base makes a big difference there. 3-3. So Elena Riley with the hit there. That'll bring up Nikki Johnson, center field. A couple nice plays in the outfield already.
Number 11, Nikki Johnson.
Johnson's going to show a bunt. Ball to the backstop. Yeah. Unless he said she offered, but I don't know. Here's the pitch by Sam. Outside corner. One and one. Another pitch. Outside corner. Rolled over to Sid. Fields it. Across the diamond. Got her. Run will score. So Slinger will grab one. Sid will get the out at first. Now with two away, Slinger's up 4-3. That'll bring up Peyton B. I think, no, Elise.
Number 34, Elise Wiedmeyer.
Elise Wiedmeyer. So bases are empty here. Slinger up 4-3. Ball fisted, foul. Lily tracks that down the right field line. Top of third. John and I are watching the clock closely. In case John needs to go to the bullpen. Senior soccer night over on the pitch. 6 o'clock. John's got to scooch out of here, so good pace of play so far. Here's the pitch. Ball driven to left. This thing's hammered. This is trouble. Off the fence. Tisdale back in. Good job by Kennedy to get it in. She almost robbed that thing. That was a blast by Elise Wiedmeyer. She's on second. And that'll bring up Peyton B.
Now batting, number 23, Peyton Broswade.
Here's the pitch. Inside, down low. Swinging miss. Sam now tries up top. Somebody's trying to get hold of me from Illinois. No thanks. 4-3, here comes. Ball fisted, foul. Got to work the count to 1-2. 2 away. Top half of the third. Slingers come back to grab the lead here. Peyton is 1 for 1 for Slinger. Sam, change up down low, bouncer, got her. Side retired. Slinger finds a way to get a couple. Pewaukee coming up in the bottom of the third.
After 2.5 complete, Slinger puts across 2 more runs. The score is now Levis.
All right, Stella's in there. She scored a run in part of that first inning with our base running. Little small ball action. Amber McCarthy. Here's the pitch, down low, called a strike. So we got Stella, Sid, Kennedy. Haley, excuse me. Here's the pitch, right off the end of the bat to second. One vobble over to first. Put away. Elise Weidenmeyer retires Stella. I'll bring up Sid Brewster.
Now batting, number 15, Sid Brewster.
Sid got some good aluminum on her last cut to center. Dickie Johnson ran it down on the gap. Here comes McCarthy. Brewster off the end of her bat, straight up in the infield. Shortstop comes across, fields that. 2 away. That'll bring up Kennedy Tisdale.
Now batting, number 10, Kennedy Tisdale.
Kennedy, RBI single her last time up. Junior playing left field today. Some days at short, some days at pitcher, some days at first. Left field is the spot du jour. Bottom of third. Here's the pitch. Inside. Buzz the tower. See if Kennedy can start a little 2-0 rally here. Here's the pitch. Kennedy fists this one foul. Looks like there's a JV game next, maybe. Nice. McCarthy comes. Pitch. Tries a high fastball. Kennedy doesn't bite. 2-2. Pewaukee with 4 hits so far. Slinger with 8. Kennedy just foul. Goes over towards Coach Thompson. Now the crowd is thick. Bleachers are full. No parkas today. Only t-shirts and shorts. Kennedy Tisdale, outside edge, off the corner. That'll run the count to full. The ladies from Slinger were interested in going to the dugout after that one. Good eye by Kennedy. 4-3 Slinger. Kennedy up behind second. Second base calls for it. Puts it away. Slinger puts Pewaukee down in the bottom of the third. Top of fourth coming up. 4-3 Slinger.
After 3 complete, the score remains the same. Slinger 4. The Owls, number 3, Gia Miller.
Gia Miller in there. She's the left fielder. First pitch to her, a little slap bunt attempt towards first. Came up empty. Back-to-back lefties here at the bottom and top of the order with Burkle next. Brewster inside. Here's a slap to right. Lily calls camps and collects. 1 away. Burkle in there, 1 for 2. Good rope to center her first time up. Change up, hit the Taylor again. This one's going to fall, though. Off the end of the bat and goes right to Norville. Burkle with a long round. Ball checked up with some Rory McIlroy English. Single for Burkle. That'll bring up Brooke Tenney's.
The catcher, number 2, Brooke Tenney's.
Ball hit the Taylor again. Taylor calls this one, waves everybody off. Just like that, 2 away here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Pearson Leonard. 1 for 2.
Number 25, Pearson Leonard.
So Sam working quick here. Right back into the circle. Pitch. Change up. Hit towards her sister. Field it. Side retired. Sam Brewster makes quick work of the 4th. Out of here. Bottom of 4th coming up. Still 4-3.
After 3.5 innings complete, the score remains the same. Slinger 4, Pewaukee 3. First 3 batters.
All right.
Leading off the 4th, number 17, Haley Hutchins.
Haley in there. Do I have time to get the beginning of Thunderstruck on there? 4-3 Slinger. Bottom of 4. Would have been 2. Just texting my sister-in-law. Amber McCarthy out for another inning of work here. Shortstop's fixing the wristband. Yeah. Haley Hutchins, first base freshman in there. First ball swinging shortstop. Tries to come up, play it on a short hop. That rolls into center. Haley aboard. Leadoff single. There's Jeff, probably done from coaching 3 games and
Jillian Stells.
here comes Jillian, the Hoover Dyson vacuum cleaner. Bunt is on. She gets it down. Good one. That'll move Haley over. That's going to be a close play inside to the getter. They did. Good small ball action there by Jillian, and that'll move Hutchins into scoring position with Sam Lilly coming up.
Now batting, number 11, Sam Brewster.
Ants. Yeah, we'll have to put a couple little black ones. It's probably just because it's so nice out. I think they're crawling up here. We'll put a little ant trap in here. I don't think that'll be a problem. Yeah, Sam with a jack to left. Nikki Johnson in center. Showing off Gold Glove today. Here's the pitch. Haley in scoring position. Down low. Brewster in the circle today. Had a 1.5 minute top of the 4th inning. About 4 pitches. A beautiful day here. 1-1 on Sam. Got it to left. That's going to be a hit. Ball's down. They will hold Haley up at 3rd. Left has shown have a good arm. Already cut down Harper once. So now runners on the corners for Lilly.
Now batting, number 9, Lily Levis.
So here's going to be a timeout by the coach, and that might be it. they are going to the bullpen. 24 coming in to pitch. No, it says 24 in the back. Maybe 34. So here comes the change. 24. We don't have 24. Do you have 24, John? Oh, Matty Hayes. It's Matty Hayes time.
Now pitching, number 24, Matty Hayes.
So Hayes in there for Slinger. It's pretty good. Okay, 25 into the flex spot for 5. Yeah. So Maddie Hayes getting a couple warm-up rips in here. She will see Lily. So as we turn the lineup over, they say, Amber McCarthy, you've done your job going through the lineup a couple times, and now they hand it off to Maddie Hayes. Haley at third, tying run, 60 feet away. Slinger's got a 4-game week this week, so Maddie Hayes in there. Lily showing bunt, pitch outside edge. Sam. Now they're going to go back to third. Haley's on the base, and all right, so Sam scooches over to second. That time the ball did not end up in center field like the last couple times, so Slinger adjusts their game plan on Pewaukee's delay. Lily ready to rock here. She went one bouncer off the fence first inning, first pitch. Right fielder now plays with some depth. Here's the pitch. Inside corner. Trying to get the call from the dugout here, taking a little longer. 1-1 on Lily. Here's the pitch. Outside, missed. Pewaukee threatening in their half of the fourth. Hayes comes back. Like a little something different there. A little changeup maybe. 2-2. Walk and a single for Lily. She is on top of the plate. A la Barry Bonds in 1997. Outside pitch. She fouls it away. Hayes trying to spot the corner. Lily spoils that. A little different release by Hayes. Outfield is back at the track. Here's the pitch. Inside. Full count to Levis. One away. Wind blowing out to left, out to the brand new hitting cage someone's using right now. Future Pewaukee baseball player, looks like. Here's the pitch to Lily. She goes to the hole, in there. That'll score one for sure. They send Sam around. 2-run single for Levis. Now she's going to have to get down at second. She does. Heads up base running by Lily. Pewaukee grabs the lead. Lily Levis coming through. Big day for Lily at the plate here.
Now batting, number 7, Harper Gould.
Harp's in there. See if we can drive Lily in. Harper on top of the plate too. First pitch right down Main Street. Outfield still deep. Hayes digs in the mitt. Here she comes. Jammed Harper. Nice play by first. Lily stays at second, 2 away. That'll bring up Blado.
Now batting, number 22, Maya Blado.
Blado with a chance to extend the Pewaukee lead here. Senior leader. Fastball by Hayes, sneaks it by her. Sun is beaten down well on this crowd. 0-1 on Blado. Here's the pitch. Hit towards right behind first. Nice running play by first. Side retired, but not before Lily Levis comes up with a single. Pirates on top. Top of the 5th coming up. 5-4, your Pirates.
After 4 complete, Pewaukee pushes across 2 more runs. Score is now Pewaukee 5, Slinger 4. First 3 batters due up for the Owls. Leading off the top.
Chloe Wolf in there. Pewaukee takes the lead on their half of the 4th. Change up hit to center. Taylor's going to have to long run. She calls and puts it away. 1 away. Sam Brewster making quick work here, which is perfect, so John doesn't have to go to the bullpen. Wolf flies out, and that'll bring up Alana Riley.
Number 9, Alana Riley.
Here's a fake bunt, goes to short, sit across the diamond. That girl can run. Ooh. Calls her out at first. 2 away. Young lady can really get up and roll.
Now batting, number 11, Nikki Johnson.
So it'll bring up Nikki Johnson. 5th inning. Sam coming back. Change up. Froze the batter. Froze the ump. Ball 1 on Johnson. Nice center fielder. She's fun to watch. Pitch outside corner. Blue says that's a little up top. Here's the pitch. Fisted to Sydney on a hop. Across. Haley jumps up. Came off the base. Runner is safe. Good call by Blue on that one. Little Haley had to hop. Her 6-foot frame got up to about 7.
Now batting, number 34, Elise Wiedmeyer.
We'll bring in Wiedmeyer. She's had a couple good at-bats. Runners off and going. Ball goes to center. No one got there in time. Now they're going to have a play at 3. Runner at 3rd now. 2 away. Tying run 60 feet away. Sam coming back. 1-1 on the batter. Change up inside. Froze everybody again. 5-4. Slinger threatening. Here's the pitch by Sam. Outside edge. Base hit. Ties it up. Good battle here, back and forth action. Who's there? Sidney Fernandez. Remember that pitcher? That'll bring up Peyton B. Pitch up at her eyes. 2 down. 2-0 rally here by Slingers. Got it tied here in the top of the 5th. Peyton towards Blado. Shields it. Throws it. Inning over. All right. Slinger gets 1. All tied up. Bottom of the 5th we go. 5s are wild.
After 4.5 complete, Slinger puts across a run. Score is now Pewaukee 5.
Oh, probably Target. Because then there's like more than just like makeup. Like there's clothes and there's food. All that.
Target. Your selection.
Target. I feel like it just has like everything you need.
Target. Target. Oh, Target. Target's basically like an Ulta. Target. 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 Oh, definitely Target. Probably Target. Ooh, Target.
Stella in there. Bottom of 5th. Slinger and Pewaukee tied. Pitch outside order. Outside corner by Hayes. Yep. Heater right at Stella's eyes. She goes after it. 0-2. So again, Friday night, come on out to the park. It'll be a 7 p.m. twilight. We'll get to try the lights for the last couple innings of that. Brook East over in. Foul ball back. Try to get one of the Brook East dads to join me in the booth. Said he wouldn't. Got a buddy of mine. His daughter's on the team. Stella down 0-2 here. Here's the pitch. Towards short. She grabs that. 1 away. Yeah, Brookies had their shorts. I think also play shortstop. Their dad I grew up with. He played Sam Houston State. Division I. Hall of Famer.
Number 15, Sid Brewster.
Spent some time in the Phillies organization when they were loaded at first base with John Kruk and a bunch of players like that. Buddy of mine grew up with. His daughter's on Brook East. Outside corner on Sid. Friday night. Yeah. Sid ready to rip one in here. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Sid back into the Webbing. 0-2 on Sid. 1 away. Trying to get a rally here and put us on top. Brewster to right. Get on ball. Just off the glove of the second. Brewster on. Sid Brewster with the single to right. Rally started. That'll bring up Kennedy Tisdale, and Coach will take a quick trip to the mound. Little chat here, trying to make a game plan. So
Now batting will be number 10, Kennedy Tisdale.
Pewaukee's played some small ball tonight, so I bet you she's just making sure everyone's on the same page with the game plan.
It was a bonus when I had
5-5 in the 5th. 5s are wild. Tisdale, big RBI single. Bottom of the 1st. Sid away from first. Heater on the outside edge. Swinging strike. Batting cage in now full use. Coach Farah is going to put it to the test. Tisdale offers at a high heater. Coach Farah is even going to use the net. That's good job by him. 0-2 and Kennedy. Fouls this one back, fought it off. Good job. Maybe get the runner moving here. A little hit and run action to the gap. Score Sid. Matty Hayes coming back. Foul tip, caught it. Squeeze Tisdale down on strikes. 2 away. Got to bring up Hutchins.
Now batting, number 17, Haley Hutchins.
2 away, Hutchins in there. Freshman stick. Down, inside corner, throw back to first, Sid back. Good throw by catcher. Hutchins been electric at the plate all year. Great spot for us. 2-0. Oh, 1-1. Even better. Here's the pitch by Hayes. Hutchins leads off a high one. Two and one. Anything hit, Sid's going to be on the go with 2 outs. Outfield's deep, though, cutting off extra bases. Jillian up next. Hutchins' big cut at it. Just tardy, 2-2. Been a back and forth game. Figure a run here is a big deal. Out starting to get limited for both teams. Down low, Hutchins leaves off that. Nice leave. Full count. Now it's moving time for Sid. Now it could get interesting with the Hutchin gapper. Just don't hit it to center gap. She's a player. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her. Hutchins down on strikes. Hayes works through the 5th. Heading to the 6th. All tied up. Jeff. Abby Kurth will be the pinch batter here for Slinger. In the 9th spot in the order, then the top will come up. Sam Brewster, 6th inning of work. First pitch, right down Main Street to Kurth. Good non-conference battle here tonight. Bruce, here's a bunt attempt. Blado coming in, going to have a quick play to throw to first. Too high, Jillian knocks it down. Kurth, good speed, legs it out, and the leadoff batter is aboard. Going to bring up the top of the order.
Now batting number 1, KJ Burkle.
Sam Brewster in there. Here's the pitch. Outside edge, bouncer. Oh and 1. Here's the pitch. Outside edge, strike. 1 and 1 on Burkle. Ball hit right back up the box. Another solid single. Runners will go station to station and 2 aboard here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Brooke Tenney's.
Now batting number 2, Brooke Tenney's.
So now Slinger threatens in their part of the 6th. Nobody down. Slinger threatening. 2 singles to start things off. Here's a bunt. Tenney's gets it down. Sam to first in time. Coming home. Harper puts a tag on. Going for a triple play. Did they do it? No. Dardner pulled off the triple play. They are a half step away. Runner cut down at home, and just like that, 2 outs. Beautiful play by Sam. Stelz with the throw home. Runner gunned down there, and then almost to pick off at third. That would have been your textbook.
Now batting number 25, Pearson Leonard.
I'm going to bring up Pearson Leonard. Ball hit the center with a catcher. Pewaukee gets out of this. They do. Pewaukee shuts him down. Some crafty defense. Bottom of 6 coming up. Still tied 5-5. Stelz in there. She was part of the darn near triple play. Slinger and Pewaukee all tied at 5. Stelz, big rip here. She's going shopping. 5-5, Pewaukee and Slinger. Maddie Hayes on the mound. Stelz rips at another high heater. Freshman second base. Stelz fouls this one back. Good battle. Hayes going right after her. Sam drew up next. She's hit the ball well twice. Got 1 hit to show for it. Another one was smashed. Try to get Stelz on here and see if we can move some people around. Here's the pitch. Ooh, Stelz leaves off a high one. Good job. Good plate discipline by the freshman Stelz. Here's the pitch. Stelz offers. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Sam.
Now batting number 11, Sam Brewster.
Sam seeing the ball well tonight. See if she can help her own cause. Here's the pitch. Good rip at it. Pewaukee just a little tardy here on fastballs. Here's the pitch. Sam offers that one up her letters. Slinger, I'll tell you in just a second. Sam down in a hole here, 0-2. Falls this one back to us. Ava and Brett, who is, I don't know if she's in their lineup today. They're their 2 inning eaters. She's pitched 22 innings on the season, so she's their 3rd in innings pitched. Maddie Hayes. Here's the pitch to Sam. Got her high heat.
Now batting, number 9, Lily Levis.
Pewaukee, 2 outs here in the 6th, but Levis comes in and she's had a day. Hot bat here, led off the game with a rip, big RBI. So the right person up to bat. Outside edge, off the corner. 2 for 2, run and 2 RBIs and a walk. She has been all over the dish today. Here's the pitch. Just missed. Lily with a good rip. That'll bring the count to 1-1. Got a feeling here next run really puts either team into driver's spot. A run is a big deal here in the final 7 outs of this game. Here's the pitch. Lily. One and 2. Yep. John being paged to the soccer fields. 1-2 on Lily. Hayes has found her groove here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Lily, good battle, falls that one away. Count remains at 1-2. Harper would be due next. Here's the pitch. Lily turns it over. Get through there. Nice play by second. Over to first. Side retired. No runs in. Top of the 7th comes up. Game remains tied at 5s. Chloe Wolf will be in there, playing first base for Slinger. 1 for 3 today. Tie game. Brewster back in the circle, firing dots again. Sam Brewster been all over the strike zone today. 77 pitches, 56 of those have been strikes. Changeup rolled over to Jillian Stelz. The Dyson consumes, retires Wolf. One away here.
Now batting, number 9, Alana Riley.
Alana Riley in there. Good speed here. We've seen her fake bunt, slap a couple times, leg it out. Outside edge. Been closed most of the day. Alana Riley, nice looking player for Slinger. Plays third base, 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. Up at her eyes. Top of 7th, Nichols aside. Nikki Johnson due next. Sam. Ball will come to the backstop, and again, probably not a player you want to offer a base to. Sam has not walked anyone today. 3 strikeouts, no walks. Scattered a host of hits. Good defense behind her. Here's the pitch. Right down Main Street all day long by 11. And she's right back into the circle. I think she's kind of kept the Slinger batters off by her pace. Here's the pitch. Fisted, gonna drop in there. That's probably trouble. She's gonna spin around, going for 2. Here's the throw, right on the bag. Got her. What a throw by Tisdale. Ball dropped in a funny zone. Riley was heading the whole way. Tisdale with a great throw, but even a better pick by the freshman Stelz. Leather at a premium today.
Now batting, number 11, Nikki Johnson.
Nikki Johnson in there with 2 away. Change up. That's hit to left center. Taylor tracks. 1 bounce. Oops, scooches over. Good backup by Kennedy. Johnson's going for 3. There's going to be a play there. Here's a throw. Not in time. 2-out triple by Nikki Johnson.
Now batting, number 34, Lise Wiedmeyer.
Wiedmeyer in there now with 2 away runners. Lead run 60 feet away. Pitch right down the edge. Strike 1 by Brewster. Let's see what Sam's got. Coming back. Outside edge. That'll be a single. That'll score a run. Lily going to first. Done in time. Wow. Good play by Lily. If she gets her there, that's a force out. So they're going to go pinch runner. 6, Mo Callahan will be running. Mo Callahan for
Mo Callahan into courtesy run.
6. 6 for 34.
Now batting, number 23, Peyton Roswale.
So runner on first. Slinger has made a little 2-out rally here. A triple, a single. Pewaukee needs to close the door here. Here's the pitch. Ball stroked foul towards left. Yep. Dave's here. Ball fouled away. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Got her. Outside. Ooh, come on. Runner steals second. I thought they got her on the batter. Runner at second now. Here's the pitch. That's a base hit, and that's going to score that runner that got the second. Throw coming in. Sam's going to cut it off. Good job by Sam. Slinger plates another run. Little timeout on the mound here. Sydney Thompson will head out there. Slinger strikes for 2. Call to the bullpen, and the PA announcer has been made. Got Dr. Lefts on the booth. At number 3 is up Gia Miller. He's got his scorebook intact over there.
Now up, number 3, Gia Miller.
Dave Mike combo in the house now. Ball down low, blocked by Harper. Miller looked like she might try to slap bunt there. So Slinger has found a way to scratch 2 here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Slap to first. Haley scoops. Got it. Tags the bag. Side retired. Slinger finds a way to get 2. Pewaukee sticks coming up. Bottom of the 7th. Harper, Maya, Stella. All right, Harper in there to lead things off in the 7th. Harper's hit it to every infielder today. Let's see if she can find a gapper here. Maddie Hayes on her 3rd or 4th inning at work here. Here's the pitch, down low. Pewaukee needs 2 to extend this, 3 to walk it off. Been a great battle here. Good text to the booth from Grandpa Rast to let me know I put the scoreboard on the wrong side. 1-1. Hayes toes the rubber. Here she comes. Harper, a little tardy, fouls that one down the right side, out of play. Nobody down, 7th inning. Outfield still very deep. They don't mess around. They are very deep. Here's the pitch. Foul ball towards 3rd. Battling through it. Down 2. Pewaukee trying to get things rolling. Wind out to right slightly. Here's the pitch. Ball hit right at 2nd. First out recorded. Gonna bring in Maya. Two for 3. Now they're gonna switch the right fielder out. Number 10. Couldn't quite see. He'll tell us. Okay. 10. You don't need. You're good there. Maya Blado in there. Pewaukee down 2 in the 7th. Slinger got 2 in the top half. Maya gets loaded up. Here's the pitch. Good cut at it. How about a boop and a bop, as they say. Stella up next. Wind slightly out. Conditions favorable. Here's the pitch. Blado falls that back. 0-2 on Blado. Again, Friday night, we will celebrate 22 on senior night here on the turf. 7 p.m. Brook East coming to town. Pirates down to their last 2 outs. Good part of the order to be there. Blado gets fisted. Catcher coming back. Tennies gets it. 2 away. So that'll bring up Stella Levis to try to extend this thing.
Now what? Number 8, Stella Levis.
Stella, white bat, red batting gloves. Fouls this one back. Nice job by Hayes coming in. Kept the ladies off balance here for the most part. So 3.1 innings of no run game. Just what you ask a second pitcher to do. Here's the pitch. Stella takes that one at her eyes. Pewaukee down to their final 2 outs, or final out. Stella gonna go smack one out of here right now up onto that big turf dome out in center. Here you go, Stella. Here's the pitch. Leaves off a high one. Here's the pitch. Down low. Good, but bat by Stella. Now she is in the driver's seat trying to extend this game. Number 8. Junior designated hitter today. Here's the pitch. Strike. Right at the knees. Full count now. 2 away. Stella leans forward, now gets loaded. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. One more crack at it. Full count. Wind blowing in, but that's just she's gonna drive it right through that, right here. Here's the pitch. There it is. Get down ball. Nice play by shortstop. And that will end it. Slinger gets 2 in the 7th. Come away with a 7-5 victory. Good battle by the ladies. Top of the order, Lily Levis. Busy at the top of the plate. Very notable. 2 for 3. A run. Couple RBIs. Big hit by Kennedy Tisdale. All right. We will see you Friday night, 7 p.m. Twilight game. So long from Pewaukee.